Legend of Total War here with part 8 of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as Italy. Alright, so previously we've made a big push into America, and I'd like to continue along those lines. I'd like to take Canada out of the war. So I've just been having a look at where their victory points are. There's some there, here, but the majority of them are these three settlements here. We've got... didn't say what that's called. Ottawa, Montreal, and that one's worth a lot. But of course, that's the furthest point from where we are. I'm going to bring in as many troops as I can. So these guys here, they're getting over here. But I'm going to bring the other armies over. Same with them. So I'm going to need you to patrol this area here, because this is where they're most likely going to get attacked, if at all. But not just them. These armies. Pretty much everything. I want to throw everything that I've got at them, including these. Send them there. More or less takes the same route. You as well. Is there anyone else? Yeah, he's on the way as well. Because there's one guy that was a bit further back. Alright, so let's just see where they are. Yep. Yep. Okay, you're already here. You're already there. Good, that's pretty much all of our forces. Now, even the cavalry, when they get here, because they're actually quite fast, they may not require as much supplies, so I'm not sure, but I might try and get them to help us make a giant push for here. But we also, as we're doing this, we need to make sure that our infrastructure gets built up as we go, because supplies are not going to be good out here. I'm going to start making this attack now. Alright, so I want 2 guys going in this direction, 4 going this way. You come this way. And I want you getting over here as well. If we're pressing the attack over here, I don't think these guys are going to bother making severe attacks on us, just because they're going to be too busy trying to defend us. If they make an attack here, Canada's out. And if Canada's out, they've got a big frontier that they need to watch me from. Now, once the USA has been taken out, that's it. Allies have basically finished. Great Britain will be easy to take out. The only reason I took after this one first is because it was closer. Is there any airfields out here? If we can capture an airfield, there's none out this way. And what's going on with the infrastructure, Canada? Okay. And we send guys, for the most part, towards the east, but some of them, their job is just to distract the enemy out here. Most of these guys just go straight to here. If we can get there without them having too many troops, we win. I also realize I need some anti-air now. We don't need this region, just keep moving. So they're starting to move forces up this way. It's also getting close to winter, so it's probably going to slow down our now, guys. Alright, now. You're here. Over there. I'm careful if my entire fleet dies now. Okay, you as well. Come on, get moving. Oh, I may have put them in the wrong area. I did, there's no port there. Thought there was. I was originally thinking about doing a pocket, but figured if they didn't have any troops there, it might be... Because this is all just shitty territory, we can go straight to the heart of Canada. Actually, I've got to be faster with this. So we're going to try and go as wide as possible with these guys, because we only need one guy to get there. And if we just send everyone going through here, if they ever get intercepted, well then it's ground to a halt. Okay, so let's have a look and see if we can improve infrastructure now. Okay, good. Let's do that. Should make that top priority. Because that means, as the infrastructure gets built up, it'll be faster and faster getting reinforcements out this way. Someone here. But they'll put people here, they'll probably even push us back, but that doesn't matter. We're not taking this because we want it, we're taking this as a distraction. These are the guys here that matter. Keep going down as fast as you can. And what these guys will do is that they'll plug in the gaps in here to try and hold them back, because they're much better at defending territory than these tanks. Give them that. So far, no resistance, that's what we want to see. Because if you can take out your enemy without fighting, or without having to kill them all, that's the most ideal way. The way we dealt with the Soviet Union was probably one of the least efficient ways we could have dealt with it, because they had just lost all of their equipment. Millions of Germans died needlessly in that effort. But that being said, the Soviets, it's hard to get through them without actually wasting all their troops. Just keep going down. If we can get down to here, that'd be good. Let's move as fast as possible. Might be some supply issues. It's not too bad. Get over here. Okay, you've encountered your first bit of resistance. That's fine. Just go in a different direction. Doesn't even matter if these guys get pocketed so much. What's important is that you create a large enough distraction. I'll try not to get them pocketed. I'm just saying it doesn't crucially matter. Catch up. Yeah, make them focus on having to recapture all this crap out here that doesn't matter. Get down to here quickly. Matter. Just keep moving faster. Strategic redeployment, they're catching up. Okay, one of you coming down here. Actually, I might send a second one down. Good, you're moving quickly. That's what we want to see. Could get himself pocketed. You just have to hold out as long as you can. God, he's moving like crazy. I guess now that he's out of the forest, it's not so hard. Right, would be funny if he actually gets there first. Okay, slow down here. These guys... yeah, this direction. Good. And then go down this river here and just keep capturing the shit around here. Make the Americans really panic. In fact, go into USA. Just keep the Americans out of Canada. So far, so good. Oh, I gotta slow down. I was wondering why nothing was moving. But yeah, he must be going at full speed. Not quite, but he's going pretty fast. Actually, go in this direction here. If you keep going there, that's fine. Gotta love these light tanks and what they're capable of. Just keep moving. Don't worry about attacking them. Just keep on moving. Infantry will be here soon. Let them fight it. Ah, damn. Enemy troops have arrived. You might actually win that though if you keep it up. I'll slow things down just a little bit here. Okay, pick a different spot. You're not here to fight, you're here to just take territory. Manitoba's got better infrastructure, that's how we were able to move around reasonably well. Risky what I'm doing. Okay, how are we going here? They've almost arrived. When they're arrived, bring them over this way. You should probably actually just get out of there now. These guys are moving real slow. Don't go too far into America. Just keep going, find undefended territories to take. Any chance you can... okay, cool, that's good. Might get pocketed, doesn't matter. Keep them over it in the west side of them. It's going to take us a while to cross through this damn marshland. Doesn't really need extra infrastructure, but let's just do it anyway. Reinforcements are en route. Good. Right, just get over here. Over this side. What are the Americans doing over here? Let's push down here. It looks like they've only got one unit. Is that going to work? No, they've got 3. Wait, that's not connected. Good, you're moving reasonably fast. So their job is just to play silly buggers with them, stop them from going anywhere. And you're taking a long time to get down here. Good, they finally make it. You guys... Never mind. Keep moving. Actually, one of you... Come down here. You only need one of them to get there. Oh, what are you kidding? Go, don't retreat in that direction. Okay. So just mess around with them as much as you can. Here you go. Strength. Get in there. They did well there, they got the victory point. Just hold the position as best you can. That's it, dick them around like crazy, that's good. Awesome to have to recapture this before they bother coming over here. Cavalry's arrived. Fine, bring them down over here. They might even move faster than the tanks due to the weather. Okay, so you're in a bit of trouble now. Like I said, it didn't really matter if you do get pocketed because you're providing such a ridiculous distraction. But I'll do my best to try and save you. Get down south. Winter's upon us now, which means it's probably going to slow us down. You're not going to last that much longer out here. They're probably closing in from all sides. These guys here should be cut off. I need to get down over here. This is what matters. Everything out here is just a distraction. Still, if we can pocket that motherfucker, that'd be good. Yeah, get across there. Good, you defeated him. Ah, he's gone, he got pocketed. You did a good job regardless. Maybe not in terms of kills, but you annoyed the enemy. That's what it's all about. Get down this way. Quickly move it. These 3 territories. That's what we need. And you're the next big distraction. Get down here and just annoy the hell out of the Americans to stop them from coming over this way. So long. So we get to Ottawa, Montreal. Your job is to get to up this way. These guys here will try and get to this region, whatever it is. Damn, he's under attack. It's going to slow him down. But luckily they're nothing particularly strong. We're moving very quickly. That's a good sign. Just keep him distracted. Push him back. Okay, good. Now, go to him. So if we have a look here, how are we going? This is going so well. 77% towards capitulation. That's worth 10. This one here is worth 3. Is there anything else up this way? Doesn't look like. I doubt there's anything up here. That's it. Keep them pushed back. Keep pushing them. Actually moving at a reasonably fast pace. Okay, your ability to annoy them has probably now run out. Winnipeg here, that's worth 5. I'll try and get to them. Could be a stretch. We're almost there. We got here. Good. Let's see. What are they on now? They are 82% towards capitulation. Alright. What I'll need you to do now, cross over here. Take the rest of this. Get to here to force the Americans to focus more on their own territory. Well, then we'll get down to Boston. So we'll just to be annoying to them. Okay, good. Go around them. Oh, they're not surrendering yet. 94%. What have we missed? This one here is worth 3. We need to take that. That's worth 5. These ones there are cut off. Capture everything in the area. Just to force them to have to retake it. It's like we have to get every single one of their goddamn victory points to make them surrender. Did they recapture that? It doesn't matter. It's not worth anything. How are we going down here? They haven't made any attacks, have they? Little bit, nothing major. It's actually in our best interest that they make pathetic attacks like that. Yeah, you stay there. Hang on, you just wait right here. And defend it for the time being. Stop us from sending reinforcements. These guys here, let's cut them off. Yeah, we're not going to win that. Okay, back off. But there's no troops out here. Still need that. Just to let them recapture this ship. Cut him off if we can. Go around him to cut him off. No one's a buffalo, well then we'll take it. How many are there? 4 American units are there. Good. Take him out. Shit, he's getting pocketed. Get across to Winnipeg. Need you guys down here. The rest of your army. I may not have even needed the other guys. We seem to be okay. Send you down here. And I'll send you to Mexico. Just hold out there as long as you can. Good, kill him. Kill them, I mean. Shit, don't just sit around there doing nothing. Canada capitulates. Alright. Good, with Canada capitulated, why does it go to the Germans? They literally did nothing. How'd they end up getting Montreal back? Doesn't matter, with all these guys out here, they're pretty much pocketed now. Now's their chance to move forward. This shouldn't be handed over to the Germans or whatever, it doesn't matter. This is a major defeat for the Allies. Only because all of this is now undefended. You didn't even need to take that. Just move down here. They'll probably be desperate to try and recapture a lot of this stuff. This should not have been handed over to the Germans. I'm the one that bloody got it all. Down here we go. War's not over yet. Just because we've beaten Canada doesn't mean the war's over. Now we need to set up a lot of front lines. Well, not front lines, but you know. Oh, look at this. There's no one here. Nothing. I guess they're desperate to try and protect their capital. Just get in there then. What about out this way? A few guys here and there. We can always fall back if we need to, but use this opportunity to push. Probably desperately trying to get back over here to save Canada again. Just keep playing silly buggers. And you've almost killed them, surely. Still got 4 left. Good, you won. Good job. Get to Detroit. You stay there. You better get away. them out there. Isolated American units. Pin him down. Good. What an absolute disaster for the Americans. And now I get to reap all of this reward right here. I don't know why they moved all their forces from the west coast. They should have enough troops to be able to like just put half of them here and then half of them there, but no, it seems like they've sent everything they've got here. And all it cost us was one pocketed unit. Rest in peace. We'll just push as far as we can, because there is nothing here. Because I'm sure the Americans will come back over this way. We'll just take this up, take this moment of instability to do as much damage to them as we can. They'll not be handed over to the Germans. Just convoys, nothing important. So it's good. I'm sitting on 22% war effort. That's not bad. Cut this guy off. It's still winter as well. Hang on, there's no one here at Bangor. Let's take their victory point. Why not? So we're still kind of playing silly buggers out here. They got defeated at Buffalo, but that's fine. How is it going with America? So they've suffered quite a few victory point loss. Probably don't need you to do what I originally wanted you to do. Let's see. Get you back over to here. Maintain public order. Okay, here's the resistance. Yeah, they would have strategically redeployed to get here. Just keep pushing. Probably not going to get that much further, but every bit that we can get towards them, it's worth it. Actually, we're probably going to need you over here. Just come there and then you can just fight from there. Don't know if we get there in time. Getting handed over to Germans. Okay, gotta hurry up down here. Same with you. I've got no infantry down here, so I need assistance. Why the hell was it handed over to Germany? It doesn't matter. Let's just try and get this war over with. Now, the big problem with a push like this is this could be a trap. If we come over here and then suddenly they've got like loads of troops and then they push us back, we lose our fortification bonus. The chances are America's just totally panicking over the loss of their ally. That's what I'm thinking. Do I have more guys who need to get over here? Yep. And what am I going to do with you? Bring you down here. I mean, we're stretched pretty thin in this area as it is. I was going to send someone down to Mexico. Let's go down to Mexico with you. Going to get pocketed. If I can get a bunch of units over to Detroit and hold this position here, that would be wonderful. So yeah, they're getting around now. This is going to be tricky. A lot of Americans, if we can cut them off here, a lot of units die. What are we up against with the Americans now? So they've definitely buffed up their units since the beginning of the episode. They've probably hired another 80. And all I've done is just brought troops over here, and I haven't really hired anyone else. German Reich has increased their numbers of troops. Don't see any UK soldiers here. I suppose they're trying to defend their own territory. Still gonna keep pushing. How's our casualties? So we've lost 82,000 to the United States. How many of the United States have we killed? 341,000. It's not usually the kind of kill ratio that I like, but that's still a good kill ratio. Put you over here. I feel like you're going to get pocketed if you're not careful. Oh, God, what did I just say? Just keep pressing the attack for the time being, even if some of them are losses. Okay, we've got some units over here. Let's send some there and here. If we can close this off here, everyone in here dies. Oh damn it, you're gonna get pocketed. There's probably no saving him. Oh well, a worthwhile sacrifice needed to be done. Probably need to control this river here. Quickly get across there. Get into position and get ready to hold them back. And you, yeah, you just go around capturing all this shit. Faster if someone wants to do that. Yeah, he's not going to survive. And you're probably not going to survive either. Not unless they can get there first before you die. See, my colors and Mexico colors are pretty much the same. Just have one guy stay here. Well, we get half of these guys, move them around over this way. Oh, hang on. That needs to be captured. Good, they got into position quickly there. That's what they needed. Come on, capture that. What am I doing with you? Yeah, that's right, you're gonna try and hold this position. I can't save you. Don't know what I can do with that. So yeah, he died. So that's 2 units that have been pocketed. Probably 3 when these guys go out. Unless they can get there quickly enough. Which I doubt. He's losing too quickly. Send one of them to here so that all of these guys in here can get pocketed. Keep the pressure on them in the meantime. Big scramble for territory at the moment. Yeah, he's gone. It's a shame, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, better pull back. There's a lot of troops out here. Same with you, so just pull back. Okay, we should be able to pocket these guys. Let's just keep pushing. How are we going down here? Making some progress against Mexico. If we could hurry up and defeat Mexico... How many troops does Mexico have? Mexican opposition here. They've got apparently 15 divisions. That's not even one army. I need to stretch these infantry fairly thin here. Just control this side of the river. For the time being. Play a bit defensive there now. Okay, that's safe. You come over here. I need more troops down this way. Where's the rest of his... They're on the way. Come down here. Okay, I need infrastructure. Teach these damn Canadians how it's done. Looking for opportune areas to attack. Okay, they shouldn't be able to cross that too easily. Now they have to stretch themselves much more thin than they did before. Crap. Have to get over there. If we have to, we can fall back behind the river. You what? Try and get down here and help. Good, they managed to hold on. And tanks in to provide a little bit of extra support. This really should be under my control. Yeah, so your job is going to be to kill Mexico. With Mexico gone, we can come up through here through Texas, take out their huge oil reserves. Good number of American troops there got pocketed. That is very good to see. Okay, further down south with you. Let them basically just try to go straight to Mexico as much as possible. What do we need? Down here. It's time to leave. You guys come down here and help defend this. We went deep here. We can take this so that they're cut off. Oh, it's too late. Oh shit, he's cut off. Things are looking pretty good. Pretty bad for America though. They've lost about, I don't know, a third of their country so far. How are they going for victory points though? They've lost 30% of their victory points. Because most of them are over here. They've lost a lot of land. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so is this still going up? Alright, we need to adjust that then. Wait, don't we have... Yeah, I didn't put military police on there. That might give them an extra suppression bonus. Well, it definitely will, but how much extra? 30%? Okay, that might be just what I need. Do I have any more reinforcements to come? What are you doing here? Just make your way wherever. No, most of my forces are in America right now. So now we make a big push to try and kill Mexico. Don't stop now. They're still disorganized. We've got to press this damn attack. I mean, we're disorganized as well, but not as badly as they are. Open this up. We're going to Mexico. So I don't think I need that many. Send some of these guys up here, because that's not well defended. And I don't want tanks defending these choke points. I want infantry doing it. Be good if you're cut off. It's a long way to Mexico, though. Okay, it might be a good idea for us to increase our war support, so I'll do that with political power. Just do some propaganda against... Let's see... It doesn't really make any difference who we do it against. I don't know why there's not America. Free France then. That's it, come on, big push. Losing a lot of casualties doing it this way, but we're gaining on them. Okay, I want you to come back down here. I don't know where their troops are, and just play silly buggers. Okay, I don't really care. Now, it doesn't even matter about holding Canada. Now, as long as Canada's gone, that's the main thing. only just arrived there under force march, so that's why it's low. Yeah, so right there is a good candidate for a front line, except for the fact that I have no intention of attacking that way. These are defensive lines. I just don't like the way that front lines move them around all over the place. Well, that didn't work for you, did it? Get pushed back straight away. Might send 2 more back up that way. They're not really designed for defensive positions. Half. And we're spread thinner down here. We're not really fighting Mexican soldiers, it's America once again trying to save them. I don't have tanks this time, just go straight down here. But still, America is having to stretch themselves very... Oh my god, we've got between 200 and 400 divisions now. Where are my German allies? So let's have a look at what's going on in Europe. Nothing, and although they actually took out South Africa completely. I know they capitulated, but I didn't know they took them out completely. So that's all done here. It looks like Germany is just constantly. Hang on. Look at the German Navy is actually taking out their convoys. Okay, well that's good, I suppose. Maybe the British. The American soldiers that are here, maybe they're having a hard time getting back home. And if they don't get back home, there's not going to be a home for them to go to. We've got gaps in our lines all over the place, but since the enemy's on the defensive, they're not worrying about trying to attack us too much. We got way too many soldiers up here. Let's send some more down here. Good. How close is Mexico to capitulating? They're not as close as the Americans, but we've only really just started invading them. I don't know if I should put forts down here. I mean, they're just going to end up bombing it anyway. This guy's here managed to be pocketed. But I can't beat them either way. Oh, no, they don't. It doesn't matter too much if they're in Canada. Guess we're just waiting for reinforcements to show up. Okay, good. And where are we going to send you? Okay, we got a bit of an attack going on over here. Just send reinforcements at this point here. Ah, shit. Fuck. That's not good. They're going to get around us if we're not careful there. Have I got some reinforcements elsewhere? Oh, so they're on the offensive now. That's not going to work there. Shit. No. Fall back to across the river. Okay, we need to take this point here, but fall back across the river. It's a better defensive point. No, you stay there, because these guys here need to withdraw. Okay, what can I do to bring in more reinforcements or something? I suppose I need you here. Get down to Detroit. Can't let them retake this. It's worth 20 victory points. And has a bunch of factories. Did I have a unit there that got pocketed? Doesn't look like it. Everyone's accounted for. How are we going with logistics? Still got 2 million in equipment in reserve, so that's not a problem. I think I might actually make an air force out of the. I've got a bunch of like spare planes, just to try and get a little bit more air superiority. Where's the fighters? Yeah, here we go. And if they shoot them all down, that's fine. Air intercept. I know I've got extra factories and stuff, but I'm just focusing on this right now. bunch of guys left up back here. Careful, don't let them come back around completely here. So what happened? I thought we were supposed to take this. And over here they failed there. That was to be expected. So, get across the river. I'll put anti-air in my armies as soon as I can. Oops. Actually, that might be a good thing for me to start making. Let's make anti-air. And we'll throw that into the template. Without more reinforcements, it seems to be as far as we can go. Now, I've got the Red Army. I shouldn't really call them the Red Army. It's, we seem to be, have reached the limit to where we can go with this. So I might start sending the this Legio 1 down here. They're fortified across the border now, so we got a good distance in there, but I don't think we can go much further. So next time when they try and cross the river, it will be harder for them. That'll still be the most difficult for us to hold. It's okay. Losing that territory there meant nothing. So we'll just try and take as much as we can. They're still not properly organized. So looking at war score, so we get 24%. We've almost half that of Germany. Of course, if we have a look at casualties, Germany's lost 10 times as many men. More than 10 times as much. Oh, I guess that doesn't work. Actually, if I sent these guys in here, I'm sure they can make it work. So already a few of them have been shot down. It's fine. Damn, that's been going down pretty quickly. I hope we get a ace chance. Still no go there. Get in here. Nope. It seems like we've gone as far as we can. That's what our victory against Canada brought us. But now the problem is, oh god, now they're pushing us back because we haven't properly defended all of this. It was just crazy, everything that was going on. It doesn't seem like there's any weak points in their defenses, but there's weak points in my defenses now. See, look at this. But it's going to be ages till I get to the coast, so you go right ahead. Oh, god damn it. Try to go around, get to there. I don't have any more reinforcements. I've got the paratroopers, but I don't really want to use them for this. We either try and take that, because we've got 4 units on the border there, we could tidy this up. You stay there, send them in. They're in better shape. See, that's holding much better there, but these tanks, they get thrown back pretty easily. So here, Germany's doing nothing to help. All the rewards with none of the bloody responsibility. It's Germany for you. A bit weak there. These are the planes. They can't really hold good defensive positions here. So see about punching through. Troops coming through at this point. I don't have any more reserves left to send from Europe, apart from the garrison units. Making progress here, so that's good. Good, progress there. You need to stay there. Approaching 400,000 casualties. This is just against the Allies. The casualties we took against the Soviets has been forgotten. It's not important now, since that war is over. Try and cut him off. Nope, can't. They got there first. Just keep them pinned down. Not going well over here. Got to get to the port. How about let's see which ones. Let's send you back over here to assist with this. Can't let them capture it. Oh yeah, my air force here. Bring them here and support in this area. Still unable to hit this. Seems to be winning there. That's good. We're going up here. They're holding. That's all I can really hope for them to do. Over here, it's not going very well. But they might be overextending themselves. Same with these guys here. They might be trying too hard to get to Los Angeles. Oh dear. We're pocketed out here. I gotta open this back up. Because we don't... Oh, we've got a port. It's alright. What am I talking about? Germans. Got that under control. Oh, but they're pocketed. Ah, fuck me. Alright, tell me that's going to go up. How many units do they have there? Just 2. I'll send some reinforcements. Let's see. You and you. Go. Well, we got these guys pocketed, so if I end up losing those 5 tanks, well, at least we took these out. I hope. Shit. No supplies here. I got a bit of a stalemate here in Mexico. Most of my forces are right here. This is where we're winning, but this is like not important territory. Oh God, how are they going to get out of this? Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I want you to do. Leave the area, allow me to leave. That would be just great. And you get in there, just try and open this back up. I need another army. I just cannot do it with what we've got right here. It's going to be a long time before they actually come into play. But those extra 24 units could make a big difference for me. Come on, don't let them take Quebec. They didn't press the attack. Okay, good. I was too busy focusing on the west coast. I didn't see what was going on here. All this is going pretty well. Might be able to pocket them. I think they're gone. Oh, they're going to hold out against this wave here, but if I don't get some reinforcements over to them soon, I just can't dedicate that much to go and help them, that's all. If I leave any troops here, they'll press over the attack, and this is more important than that. Let's go. At least these guys here die. You've got a long way to travel too, and without supplies you move really slowly. 1 kilometer an hour. How many days is that going to take you? 7 days. This is the thing about tanks. Oh, one's already been pocketed. One got killed. Once tanks are out of supply, they're freaking useless. Oh, he's not quite pocketed. Cut them off. Just keep pushing. We're winning this war. It's just it's costing us a lot. Good, we finally got in here. Who's this guy? Get over here. Oh, god damn it. How the hell did that happen? Oh, it's okay, they're not pocketed. Oh, we overrun some of their units. Excellent. And we didn't save them in time. Alright. There's someone running around down here. We've got to stop him. And he'd be pocketed as well. I need to order some more tanks. How many? 6. Oh, hang on. We've already got 1 being ordered, so just add 5 more to that. Keep doing these silly buggers. We're really pushing into the heart of America here. Look at that. As I keep saying, it's the west coast. Oh, sorry, the east coast that matters. You gotta capture this point here. They're too exhausted. Just have to hold off. Hopefully the Germans annoy them enough in the meantime. Send 1 tank back up this way. Try and stop him. Got to make sure there's infantry on all this side here. So what are my casualties up to now? Whew, we just, since last time I checked, I lost like 90,000 men. How have the Americans gone for casualties? We've killed how many Americans? Nearly 1 million. Gotta hit this point here. There's no softened targets over this way. Did you? No, you didn't manage to win there. These guys here should be completely out of supplies, so it'd be so hard to get rid of them. Why is this so difficult? He's out of supplies. Why is he so tough? Revenge for the pocketing that happened over there. work. Back off. Oh, hang on. No, it's not gonna work. Inch by inch, we are getting there. If I could just take this position here, all of these guys would eventually be pocketed. Not paying enough attention over here. Damn, we have taken a lot of America. I mean, a lot. It's just, it's costly. The time for, like, sneaky maneuvers and stuff is past. America's too strong for us to sit back and wait for a better plan. Which you're going to get pocketed if you're not careful. We can try and get out of there. Good. One of their units got pocketed. That's what we want to see. Jeez, they almost punched through there. Our job's still to come back over here. Keep getting them. Alright, so let's have a look at America's situation. They're mustering so many troops. They've still got, let's just guess, it's somewhere like 450 of their factories. So you can see their equipment's nowhere even close to being running out. Neither's mine. Because all their factories are bloody over here. Just seems like every time we kill one of their divisions, another two sprout up out of nowhere. God, why is this so difficult to take here? Look at this, they're green, they've got no experience. They're just mustering troops that are terrible, and yet they're still able to repel us. Why? The terrain, it is considered mountains. You know, it might actually have been easier to attack in this direction. No, probably not actually. That's mountain as well. Back off, back off, back off. Guys are across the river here. That's still not working. Just because it's in the green does not mean it's working. It's always in the green until it's in the red. Shit. Oh, they pushed back here. Fuck, 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 fuck. Come on. Let's go, go, go. Turn the tanks into assist. You. Put why is they so strong? How did they just roll over us like that so quickly? What's their planning bonus? They don't even have a planning bonus. Oh, they're just throwing a lot of troops over here. If we're not careful, we're going to get pocketed. Get back in there. Keep them pinned down. America is so hard to beat by myself. Especially when I don't have nukes. I don't think nukes work the same way as they used to either. Yeah, the Americans are going for a really big push. Let's find out what their planning bonus is. It's 32%. Of course, I'm not using plans because I'm just looking for weaknesses in their line. If I used a plan against them, I would lose. I wish the Germans would do a bit more. They've sent so few troops to come and help. They've got so many that they can help with. Why am I doing this alone? Oh, they won here? Fuck me. Got half a mind to just abandon this section here. Just get to a port. And just sail them. And more Germans are coming. They took their sweet fucking time to get here. Get him out of Detroit. Good. They got out. No, why are you retreating in that direction for, you fuckholes? Get over here, need your assistance. Keep pushing them back. Because the thing is, when they're in the defense, they don't get the planning bonus. Don't let them have that. Don't let them have this. Don't give them any ground at all. When are they doing this? Only a little bit of their superiority. See, they're inexperienced at river crossing. Country plus 30%. Tactic damage. It must be costing them a lot of men to do this, though. Not that that matters. America's... Look at our equipment there. They're fucked. Tanks are just not cut out for this kind of defensive work. I don't have any other infantry to provide here. We lost this position. Oh no, we're going back and taking it. That's weird. They took it and then just walked away. Take it back. Just to hold off in the meantime. Why are they retreating in the wrong direction? Okay, this is going badly. Get out. Just get out. Strategically redeploy. Get out to here. If you hold this position here, it's better than anything else. Same with you. Just stay there. I think there's a river there. Shit. Help them get across. Thought I could hold it, but I couldn't. Help these guys get over there. How are we going elsewhere? Well, these guys are pocketed. That's good. We finally managed to take it. It's not where I want to click, but whatever. It's working. And I haven't been paying attention over here. And they've gone quite a distance up this way. I didn't get any units pocketed there, did I? Probably did. I can't pay attention to everything at once. Without constantly pausing it, that is. Get this guy out of here. Where did the other two go? Oh, they must be here. They must have got over. Right, and then withdrawn. Oh, we're well over an hour and a half. Well, let me just try and stabilize this first, and then we'll end the episode there. That would have been a very difficult position to hold anyway. No. Stay there. Yeah, that's right, because I said sent 8 in here, so they're all accounted for. Get across. Well, much easier about defenders. Do they have a river crossing? Yeah, okay, so that gives them a major penalty. How to defend that a little bit easier. It's just Mexicans. Why do they have so much trouble against them? Doesn't matter, they're still winning. Okay. I think we managed to do that without any, like, major casualties. But it's not over yet because now they're attacking this point. The curiosity. Yeah, okay, I was just wondering if they could cross over that way. So you get back over here. The tanks have a major equipment problem. What's going on with that? I think it's just that they're... We've still got 40,000 tanks in reserve. It could be the anti-air that's not produced. Right. Because I put that in the queue as well. They held onto their ground there, that's good. Well, this is not good. If it's not one thing, it's something else. With lack of supplies, the tanks aren't going to be very good. Just get back across. So I shouldn't need the tanks to stay here anymore. Just have them reopen all this stuff. Too many things going on. But this is important over here. Oh, god damn it, what happened there? Slow down. Okay. Gotta open that up to get the supplies in here. They'll be fine. Yeah. So we have the tanks open this up now, and infantry will stay here. In fact, I'll send one of them over here and reopen this up. More Germans are coming in here, and this has been secured. Good. And I'll need another unit of infantry up there, actually, just to put one in each of those positions. How are we going? Oh, damn it, they took it back. Well, still, these ones over here should get pocketed. I just wasn't able to concentrate on everything all at once. There's too much stuff going on. Shouldn't take them too long to get their equipment back. Okay, so you... Just go wait till this hits. Oh, just come up over here. Because the tanks are not good at defending. That's probably where the majority of our casualties are going. The United States have killed 320,000 of my troops, but I've killed 1.1 million of theirs. Everything's pretty stable over there. We got a lot of troops coming down this way. At least there are more Germans here to help. This could be very bad for us, because I can't dedicate any troops down that way. Because if they get to here, we're pocketed, and it's a pretty big pocket as well. I'm really low on manpower here, but I've got a lot over this way. I could redistribute it, but I'm cutting through here, you know? We're succeeding here, and we're on the defense here. Anyway, that's a good place to end the episode. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 9 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.